How to Play Retrograde. This is Retrograde, a 1-to-4 player dice game about blasting Astrodroids and trying to get the high score on your favorite arcade machine. In Retrograde, you roll your dice to blast Astrodroids on your sheet. Every time you blast a droid, your score increases, and the player with the highest score at the end of 8 rounds wins. To start, give each player 1 sheet, 6 dice, and 1 pen. Shuffle the target cards and discard some of them, depending on how many players there are. Each round, you'll do 4 things. 1. Start the round by flipping target cards to the center of the table. 2. Roll your dice as fast as you can, then claim a target card. 3. Blast droids from your sheet, based on which dice you rolled and which card you claimed. And 4. End the round, discarding that round's target cards. 1. Start the round. Flip a number of cards face up to the center of the table, depending on how many players there are. In a moment, you'll roll your dice and then claim one of these cards. Then, you'll use your dice and your card to blast droids on your sheet. For each droid you want to blast, you'll need to spend a pair of dice showing that type of droid. And you'll need to have claimed a card showing that type of droid. Take a moment to think about which card you're going to want to claim. When you're ready, pick up all your dice and shake them. Once everyone is shaking their dice, it's time for 2. Roll dice. Count 3, 2, 1. Then everyone rolls their dice. There are no turns. Re-roll any of your dice as fast as you can and as many times as you want. You can keep rolling until you're happy with what your dice show. Then, grab a card in the center of the table to claim that card. But if everyone else claims a card before you, they say stop and you must stop rolling. If you're the last player without a card, don't worry. You get 2 final re-rolls, then you claim one of the 2 remaining cards. Now it's time to 3. Blast droids. Each player announces which dice they're spending and which droids they're blasting. If you roll these dice and claim this card, you could blast 2 orange droids. Remember, in order to blast a droid, you need a pair of matching dice and your card must show that type of droid. In addition, if you're blasting 2 or more droids, they must be neighbors. If you have leftover dice, you can spend one of them to claim one of your trophies that matches the pips of that die. Each card has 2 droids and something special. If you claimed a card with the comet, when you're blasting droids, you may spend any 3 matching dice to blast any one color of droid. If you claimed a card with a coin, mark a coin on your sheet. In a future round, when you're blasting droids, you may spend the coin to copy one of your dice. If you claimed a card with a power-up, keep that card for later use. It's not unlocked yet, but you'll get to use the power-up later when you unlock it. At the end of the round, players get bonuses for blasting whole columns or rows of droids. If you blasted the last droid in a column this turn, blast the boss at the top of that column for free. It will be worth 3 points at the end of the game. If you blasted the last droid in a row this turn, you may unlock one of your power-ups. Tuck it behind your sheet with the power-up peeking out. You permanently have its power for the rest of the game. Finally, discard the card you claimed unless it has a power-up. Also, discard the leftover target card. Then, start the next round. At the end of a round where the card deck is empty, the game is over. Fold the top of your sheet down to add up your score. Add 1 point for each crossed off droid, 3 points for each boss, and 1 point for each trophy you circled. You get 3 extra points if you circled all of your trophies. Whoever has the highest score wins. In the case of a tie, the tied player with the most unspent coins wins. Learn more at playretrograde.com.